Thanks for being here. I really appreciate the time you set aside for this. I know you're super busy and you're on the road this week kicking off FY27. So just thanks for cutting out a couple of minutes with us, and we'll keep it short and sweet.
Absolutely. This is important.
Yeah. Talk to me, coming up on a year in role, and your team had massive growth last year and massive growth targets and aspirations for the year ahead. Talk to me a little bit about that.
Yeah, the FY26 was a phenomenal year, and I got the privilege to ramp up really quickly with an amazing team that, built really some very important foundational structures for the year that we have ahead of us. FY27 is going to be a record year for all of us, and we're also excited with all the momentum we have and all the operational processes we implemented, the pod structure. We started some really good fundamental things of how we go to market differently as we really capture the AI opportunity with our partners. Can you talk a little bit about how UFP really helps and supports partners in this transformation?
I can. Yeah, thanks for asking that. This new UFP offer, this is a major investment to help the channel evolve from what was a traditional reseller model to what is now a consumption-led growth model. I think the future of CSP, we all know it's not just about attaching licenses. It's about driving ongoing customer value, driving adoption, and driving expansion across the Microsoft Cloud portfolio. So at its core, we know strong reactive support will always remain table stakes as an expectation that partners have, and that is totally fair. UFP is an investment we make to deliver on those table stakes expectations. But beyond that, we know that the biggest opportunity ahead comes from new services that help customers realize value faster. And so those capabilities are increasingly what differentiates the most successful partners. So kind of last thing on UFP, this shift happens when we ask partners to mature their services organization. Inside Microsoft, we all know that we call this our customer success unit. It is the engine that drives onboarding, adoption, optimization, and long-term customer success. Those things really that directly impact customer retention and growth. So I'll kind of stay aligned to big picture. UFP orients to the foundation of an AI-led and an agentic-led future where partners deliver high-value expertise, they deliver depth of customer engagement, they deliver new recurring revenue streams that fuel sustainable CSP growth. So like Alex, I'd say what I can tell you firsthand, the results that your organization and your partners have driven in the last, really especially focused on the last 2 quarters, and your growth target for the year ahead, our partners are positioned to win big time. And with this, UFP is here to help drive those wins.
And it's so great to hear that, because as part of this technology inflection point, we have to work with our partners on how we support them on delivering customer outcomes. And this is all about the opportunity around services for partners. So UFP really helps in that partner transformation. It's so, so important. When partners go to market with Microsoft, one of the benefits of CSP being the hero motion is this always on upsell, co-sell that really expands the revenue opportunity that partners have. That's one of the benefits of being in the Microsoft ecosystem. And with AI, we're seeing new business models emerge, and it's no longer just about winning that seat. It's actually the metric of success now actually escalates and revenue generates with the amount of work that gets done. So really supporting partners to support their customers throughout this whole life cycle journey becomes really, really important. One of the things that we've done, and of course we just did MCAP Start for partners. We announced our new incentive changes, and partners have seen that we've now started really rewarding for growth, not just for presence. And this is so aligned with our UFP strategy. We've also put a lot of investments in making sure that we're developing those partner practices and helping our partners develop the partner practices. Because the other thing about as technology changes, one of the things we need to do together is really support partners in that transformation, that skilling, that capacity and capability building. So really, really exciting times.
Here's an awesome FY27 and year ahead. Thank you.
Thanks, Dan.
See ya.